and Red Rock County has been terrorized by one holdup after another. Myself and my men have been riding day and night, but the bandits have so escaped us. There's only one man who could be so clever, and that's Billy the Kid. He and his gang may be riding your way. Be on your guard. Signed, Sam Packard, Sheriff of Red Rock County. Well, Billy the Kid, what have you got to say to that?
I don't reckon there's much I can say.
Well, I can say it's a dagnab lie.
Be quiet.
There ain't no time to be quiet.
Sheriff Packard seems certain that you're guilty. He'll be mighty glad to know that I've got you right here in my office.
Hey, you ain't gonna start...
Why don't you be quiet and stop interrupting the sheriff? Second?
Well, that might be a good idea. And then again, it might not be.
I'll talk to that groundhog. I told you to be quiet.
And I said it ain't no time to be quiet. Dagnab it. Talking ain't no good. We gotta do something.
You're right, we'll do something. Fuzzy's sure on your side.
Yeah, sometimes too much. What do you think I ought to do, Sheriff?
Well, that's hard to say right now. It's my duty to answer this letter and say that you're here.
You mean I should give myself up?
Well, that's one way of settling the matter. But under the circumstances, I don't think it's the best way.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Of course, being my guest for the past month gives you a perfect alibi, Billy. You can clear yourself easily. But in doing so, remember, there are sheriffs in other counties that have old axes to grind.
Yes, the word got around. It sure opened a hornet's nest.
Someone's sure doing a good job of impersonating you.
I'd certainly like to find out who it is.
There's two ways you can clear yourself, Billy. Give yourself up, or make the other fella give himself up. And according to Sheriff Packard, that don't look so easy.
I'll take the second.
Then you'll be riding toward Red Rock County?
Just as soon as I can throw some leather on my horse.
Oh, I wish I were riding with you. But it's best you go alone. Here, you might need these. And good luck.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Red Rock County.
Uh-oh. Looks like our troubles begin.
Why them ornery critters putting up posters like that? There ought to be a law against something.
That's good. A law against wanted posters.
Hey, you know what I'm a-thinking?
I have to know.
Being out to catch them ornery critters is kind of like being the sheriff, only it's under a whisk of...
Unofficial.
Dagnab it, if you'd leave me alone, I'd get it out. Knew all the time was under a system. I don't know what you said.
Speaking of sheriffs, looks like we've run across our first clue.
Well, I'll be doggone. And right under our snoots. Yeah, that dirty varmint.
Sheriff, it ain't healthy sending deputies out alone. Billy the Kid. Sure getting the free publicity in this county.
Yeah, I got some respect for the wolf that drags down his own meat. But the coyote that picks the bones never appealed to me none.
Looks like we got a good coyote hunt in our hands. Come on, let's see if we can pick up that trail.
We'll separate and meet at the hideout tonight.
I'll be over at your place later.
Hey, do you think that's one of them ornery polecats?
We'll soon find out. Come on. You stay here.
I ain't gonna let you go in there alone.
Am I going to have again?
Well, it ain't safe. Supposing the whole gang's in there.
If the gang need more help outside, now you stay here.
Guy don't like it. Something might happen.
Don't make a move. Now stand up and turn around.
Well, what do you want?
I was looking for a man.
There's no man in here, unless you include yourself. Nobody in there, but take a look. Satisfied?
I don't know. I followed the man in here who held up and killed the sheriff. You know anything?
You a sheriff?
No.
Should I know anything about killing a sheriff's deputy?
I think you should.
Well, suppose you tell me why.
Because you're one of the bandits?
You seem pretty sure.
I'm surer than ever now.
I might have known you'd show up one of these days. Billy the Kid.
Now let me ask one. Just why were you expecting a visit from me?
Because of publicity. We must have done a good job.
Oh, and the sheriff.
Now, wait a minute. Aren't you being a little hasty?
The quicker I get you and your gang behind bars, the better I'm going to like it.
It's a mighty pretty speech, but I can tell you why it won't work.
Talking won't do any good. Come on.
I think it will. You see, I've been all around Red Rock County ever since I was a little girl. How's it going to look when Billy the Kid, who the sheriff's looking for right now, goes riding into town and says that Kate Shelley is the leader of the bandits? Is he going to believe you? Come on, sit down.
What's on your mind?
Can't you guess why I put the blame on a gunman like you?
Yeah?
You see, I got big ideas. You see, things are getting pretty hot around here. And for a couple more jobs, I'm going to move the boys up north around the mines. But Dylan!
nice playmate you got.
He's a hot-headed fool. Dylan, come in.
If I do join you, what's my cut?
That's what I'd like to know.
Well, details can be arranged later.
It's okay with me.
Well, we'll have a meeting with the rest of the boys tomorrow.
I reckon I can make it. Okay.
This is the dag-naggingest mess I ever see.
It's perfect.
Perfect? Sure. A gang of bandits terrorizing the county and then blaming it on to you? Then when you do find the leader, you find out he's a she-male. I mean, she's a he-male. Anyway, you don't do nothing about it.
Yeah, you can't go back to Sheriff Connolly and admit that we're licked.
Yeah, but we can, you got any ideas?
Well, we can start by eliminating her gang. She can't operate alone.
Billy's a kid, all right. Come on.
You're under arrest.
Who tarnation's the matter with you fellas, peaceful citizens? Why, I thought you was bandits.
Peaceful citizen, eh? I saw you with Billy the Kid.
Me with Billy the Kid? Now I know you're plumb loco.
Just local enough to put you behind the bars.
Why, you can't arrest me. I'm a respectable citizen. Why have a law on you? That's what I'll do. I'll take you.
No, just passing through.
Well, we don't like strangers in these parts. We'll see what the boss has to say about you.
Who is your boss?
Never mind. Start walking.
Where'd you find this fellow, Chris? He was riding this way, acting kind of suspicious. Sniffing, eh? No, just putting a lot of distance between me and the sheriff. It's too bad he got away. Outside, boys, I got a little business with this fellow. Sit down. I want to have a little talk with you. What's on your mind? Well, I don't think it'd be healthy for you to join up with Kate. Why not? It's my guess you might accidentally get hurt. Back in the guess, we spent a lot of fellas from Boot Hill. I still say it ain't healthy. I can take care of myself. I ought to get rid of you right now.
Hold it, Dylan. What's he doing here?
Cliff found him snooping around.
How'd you know this was our hideout?
I didn't. Your men brought me here.
You have a way of arriving unexpectedly, but as long as you're here, let's settle our deal.
It's okay.
Now, before I begin, did you have a partner when you rode into these parts?
A partner?
Yeah, I just came from town. The sheriff's posse picked up a man they said was with Billy the Kid. You know anything about it?
It's news to me. He didn't answer your question, Kate.
Well?
Now listen, get this straight. It's your idea of my joining up with you. Want to call it quits is okay with me. Besides, my cut may be too high.
Just what are you asking?
50%?
Well, he's crazy.
Maybe not. I'll make a deal with you for 50%, providing I get 50% of everything you take. Is that too high for you?
No?
No, I'm glad you agree, because there's a little job coming up. The bank's sending a gold shipment by stage to Hancock. You can take some of the boys, it'll be your first job. How's that sound?
Sounds fine.
Listen, you. It'll go a lot easier on you if you talk.
I told you, I know.
Well, we happen to know that you're a pal of Billy the Kid. We saw you with him. Now, where is he?
How should I know?
Furthermore, I'm a peaceful citizen.
You've got no right. Well, I've got no right, huh? Now, where is he?
Yes, as good as mine.
All right, boys. Put him in the cell. I think he'll change his mind a little later.
Hey, you fellas learn something to get through with me.
Okay, Sheriff. What happened? What's that say? Wait a minute. Billy the Kid intends holding up the Hancock stage tonight. See who threw that rock. Get out of here.
I know you don't believe what I've been telling you, but... Well, I'm in this business because I like it.
By the looks of things, you've done a pretty good job.
You know, I don't know why I'm telling you all this.
Don't you? I know how you feel.
Yeah, we've got the same kind of a score settle.
I never settled anything.
What do you mean?
Just that. Once you start running away, you got to keep running. With you, it's different. You've got a home, you can settle down, make a good life for yourself. I can't.
And what's the matter with my life? Just the way it is.
Nothing. That's the way you want it. Always having the law after you.
What ails you?
Not a thing. Why?
You sound like a tin-horn reformer.
It's just that I envy you your ranch. You know Fuzzy and me are...
Who's he?
Oh, just an old fella that always had a hankering to settle down. Never got around to it.
Do you need any more information about the stage?
No. No, I can handle it.
Well, you better get going. The boys are waiting at the hideout.
All right, I'll get going. Bye.
Men, this is our chance to catch Billy the Kid. Remember, he killed Deputy Taylor. When he robs the stage to Hancock, we're going to be there to give him a warm welcome. Stage is due in 5 minutes, so come on, let's get going. Oh, Curly, stay here and keep an eye on things.
Hey, Billy. Man, am I glad to see you. You know,
Quiet. No time to talk now. Come on.
Where'd you hit him with a sledgehammer? You gotta let me tell you what happened.
Now, all right, what happened?
Somebody threw a rock in here with a note on it, and I heard the sheriff read it. And it said Billy the Kid is going to hold up the Hancock stage tonight.
I thought one of those polecats had tipped it off.
What polecat?
Quiet. We got work to do.
Hey, you gotta tell me what's going on. Did you see that gal again?
Sure. Join the gang.
Hey, have you gone plumb local? You can't hold up that stage.
Who says I can't?
What's this place?
An abandoned mine shack I found. It's going to be your home for a while, Buzz.
My home? What are you going to do?
I'll try to get things straightened out. Now, you stay here. I'll bring you some company.
Company? What do you mean?
You'll find out.
Hey, wait a minute! Hey, wait a minute! Hey! Whoa.
Did you deliver the note?
Landed right in the sheriff's lap.
And you told them in?
Yep. As soon as they stopped the stage, they beat it away, leaving Billy the Kid facing a nice reception from the sheriff, alone.
Too bad we won't be around to collect the reward.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah?
Well, I guess I don't have to tell you what to do.
Guess not. I'll take 2 men.
2. On an important job like this, you'll be needing all of them.
2's enough. Any objections?
No, it's your job. Rex, you and Dirk go with Billy. Well, that's the last of Billy the Kid.
Yeah. We'll have to remember to attend his necktie party.
Pull up.
Now get going. And don't get ambitious.
Go on. do you got here?
Company?
What's it all about, and who are these fellas?
A couple of the girls' gang.
Maybe I ain't hearing right, and I still don't know what you're driving at.
Never mind that. Let's time up. Get on back there.
There's something funny going on around here.
Yeah, something mighty funny.
Just why did you only take 2 men?
I told him to take more.
Shut up. Well, Billy,
It's the way I operate.
which proved to be wrong.
Which proved to be right. Since somebody tipped off the sheriff.
Just how did you know he was tipped off?
Yeah, how did you know?
That's not hard to guess. When you see the sheriff and his posse following your stage all the way to Hancock. You know, I've had a little experience along this line.
And I suppose Dirk and Tex just disappeared into thin air.
Suppose you figure it out, Dylan. I'm traveling.
Traveling?
Sure. You did all right without me. I was doing all right without you. Let's call it quits.
Sure. That's a good idea.
Now, wait a minute. I'm boss around here, don't any of you forget it. I'm saying who goes and who stays. And you're staying.
Okay. If you operate my way.
There's a job on the stage. It's one that's never been tackled before. The bank in Red Rock City.
Yeah, Kate. The bank.
I hear you've had a lot of experience with those bank jobs. Only this time we'll work together. Is that all right with you?
Why not? That ought to do it.
Billy, do you think you're doing the right thing?
Sure. First time I ever warned the sheriff about anything.
Well, that's what I feared of. Warning the sheriff and then riding with this Galliner gang. To me, it don't add up right.
Got any better idea?
Yeah, let's ditch the whole thing.
You weren't talking that way the other day.
Well, that was the other day. Fellow got a right to change his mind, ain't he?
You're forgetting we have to answer to Sheriff Conley.
When a woman rears her head, that means trouble, and plenty of it.
Sometimes you're worse than a woman. Now, you keep an eye on our guest. I'll be back as soon as I deliver this note to Sheriff Packard.
Hey, Billy, be extra careful, will you?
Okay, Bud. What is this? Social or business?
Business. Dylan sent us over to have a little talk with you. Seeing you didn't leave any address, we had a little trouble finding you.
Why can't Dylan do his own talking?
We're doing it for him. Get in that shack.
What's the matter with talking out here?
I said in the shack. Get going.
All right, reach. Well, we finished them, didn't we?
Yeah, sure, we finished him. Come on, let's tie him up.
A couple more guests for you. You know what? I'm going to have to watch myself.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. When I get to fighting, I don't know more than tricks. I'm just going to up and kill somebody sometime. Attempt will be made to hold up the bank. You know, this second warning seems to be on the level.
Oh, we had
I know, boys, but listen, we can't afford to take any chances.
Well, maybe he's right. Remember Taylor, you know.
More coffee?
No, I've had plenty. Hey, you're a mighty good cook.
You're mighty good with those pretty words, too.
I mean it. Best meal I've had in a month.
Well, I think I better clean up. We've got to meet the boys.
Need anything else?
Suit yourself.
Good. I should think you'd miss all this.
That's all what?
Your home, your freedom, privilege of doing what you want, when you want, going where you please.
Another lecture?
Maybe. I'd think twice before I'd give up what you've got.
Who says I'm giving up anything?
Cards are stacked against you, Kate.
Yeah? Not the way I look at it.
Bank holdups are risky business no matter how you look at it. Somebody always gets hurt. I ought to know.
Yeah, that's right. You ought to know. And you ought to know that I'm getting sick of your preaching.
Spence and Baxter have disappeared.
How do you know?
Well, they haven't showed up since yesterday, and
Well, never mind. They probably will.
It's not like Spence to run out. There's something mighty funny
I
going
said
on.
never mind. Are the rest of the boys up at the hideout?
Yeah, but I talked...
So let's get started. We'll crack that bank and crack it good. You ready, Billy?
Sure, I'm ready.
We'll see in a minute. All right, boys. I'll take care of him.
I'll save you the trouble.
I said I'd take care of him.
I don't get it. First I'm your partner, then I'm your prisoner.
I'm just not taking any chances with you.
You don't know it, Kate, but you're doing me a favor.
Yeah?
Yeah, I told you bank holdups are risky.
You know, I think I'm beginning to understand you.
You're doing something you'll regret the rest of your life. I know. Now forget about this bank holdup. Give it up.
Preaching again, aren't you?
No. I just know what I'm talking about.
Well, maybe you'll know what I'm talking about. Because my man didn't just disappear into thin air. You know, Billy, this is going to be one of your biggest jobs. And I'm going to see that you get all the credit. Y'all ready, boys?
All set.
Pete, you stay here and keep an eye on an hombre inside.
Yes, sirree. I held up that stagecoach single-handed and get the whole payroll. Then when the sheriff and his posse of 50 men rode out, I threw so much lead at them that they hightailed back. They knew better than to fight with me. When I get my trigger finger loosened up. Why, you want to be bandits. You're not a tenderfoot. When it comes to first-class bandits, like me, I remember the time the governor sent out a whole regiment to track me down. Ha!
Private Friday and we'll be in town.
Any different plans?
Well, there's just one thing. Call out the name of Billy the Kid loud and often.
With pleasure.
Now, I don't need to tell you men what to do. So get under cover. And remember, stay there till I give you the signal. Come on.
got a cigarette?
Sure.
Don't look like there's anybody around, Spence.
I'll take a look inside.
Hey, what's keeping you, Spence? on, look for him.
How do you feel?
I know I've been hit by something, but is it bad?
Not good. I gotta get you to a doctor.
It's kind of risky now, isn't it?
Risky? Sure, it's risky.
Why didn't you say I told you so? Why don't you start your preaching again?
It's a little late for that. I've got to get you to town right away.
What then?
What then? There's no reason to answer that. You know what then.
You told me that once you start running away, you gotta keep running.
Okay, this is no time.
I want to talk. You were right about that. But I like it, see?
Sure, I know.
But I'm not through yet. Don't think I don't know what you've been doing. You tipped off the sheriff.
You're right about that, Kate. I've been hoping to meet up with you, Billy the Kid. Drop that gun.
Hold on, Dylan.
You're through giving orders, Kate. This time I'm taking care of this double-crosser.
Dylan.
You're making a mistake. Kate's hurt bad. She needs a doctor.
I've been waiting for this chance since the first day we met.
Listen to me.
Shut up, Kate.
Well, I don't think we need this around anymore.
I sure hope not. We should be, boy. Thanks very much. If it hadn't been for Sheriff Conley here, I don't think I'd have come near your county.
Well, I'll admit we were gunning for you plenty. We'd better be getting along, Billy. We got a long ride ahead.
Yeah.
Well, so long, Sam.
Yeah, goodbye, Dave. When you get tired of this and old Dave here, come around and see me for about 2 weeks. We almost did.
Hey! What about that friend of yours in the jailbreak?
What?
I'll be back with you in a minute, Sheriff.